Act 2 3.0. Oh, lighting. Wait a minute. Okay. Hold the front door.
Rover, over here.
It's been a while then, eh?
You bet. Just passed all my entrance exams yesterday.
Nice! How much did you pay for someone to do it for you?
Which means today you're officially meeting Mournye, first-year student in Star Torch Academy.
Congrats, congrats. Congrats on a successful enrollment. No, I didn't see the second option. Fuck, I was too excited. My fault.
I really want to hit the road with you again.
Real.
But I'm kinda on a mental health watch list. If I break even one tiny rule on day one, Miss Lucila will be dragging me in for a friendly chat.
Bro, I had this back in high school too. I was like, dog, y'all act like I'm a fucking criminal. Bro, every week, every Friday, they'd pull me in for a friendly chat, and they're like, UD, how has your week been? Fine, I guess, you know, like, I got a lot of homework. I feel like my week would have gone better if you could maybe cut back on the homework, but besides that, pretty good. Is everything okay at home? Yeah, besides the homework, but everything's pretty okay. We're here for you. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, for sure. Are we, can I go to class? How long do I gotta be here for? Like, it's all right, man. I'm not a criminal, dog. I skipped a few classes. Listen, it's not that deep. All right?
I'll hold out until I figure out a route that slips past the cameras.
Uh-huh. Yeah. You gotta deal with cameras? That's crazy.
Oh, but hey, you got Mornye's email about the Hyvatia detector, right? It's almost go time. How about we hang by the entrance and then we...
Material fatigue, thermal cycles, boundary conditions, initial stress states.
Infraction detected. High wattage devices are strictly prohibited in dormitory zones.
That's crazy. I'm assuming they're talking about the legs,
Core
right?
differential equation is elastoplastic transition, cyclic strength coefficients.
Please comply with the Star Torch Academy Dormitory Code of Conduct. Issuing first warning. Issuing second warning.
Isn't she a professor?
Coefficient correct. Units mismatch. Recalculating.
I feel like she'd get along with Shorekeeper a lot. I don't know.
Non-compliance confirmed. Initiating restraint protocol.
That robot died.
Conclusion, material upgrade required. I'll add it to the agenda for tomorrow's meeting.
She actually damn! Okay. Damn.
Right. Now, time for the scheduled meeting with Rover and Lene. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I keep you waiting?
The expression work in this game is so good, man. Holy.
Not at all. Actually, you noticed us right as the clock struck the hour. Perfect timing, Professor.
Is the robot going to be okay?
Just a minor short circuit. It triggered a restraint protocol. I assumed it was malfunctioning. Oh, I forgot to disable the reactor emitter in my weapons system. That's probably what it was referring to.
Yeah, that will do it, for sure. I thought it was maybe the legs, but...
Apologies. After this meeting, I need to return to the Space Trek Collective for a presentation. I had hoped to finish some calculations first.
If that's the case, let's begin now.
I do have other appointments today, but I believe there is time for some light conversation.
I would like to say Kuro Games has a heavy bias towards Carlotta because these camera angles are not helping Mornye's like height difference. But have you noticed that every camera angle that Carlotta was in made her look like she was keeping up with everyone? I'm just saying. I think there was a cameraman bias towards making Carlotta look good or a little taller than she actually is. Versus Mornye, they're like letting you know, like, oh yeah, no, she is a little smaller than.
I wasn't sure what you meant by delicious, so I brought samples from my latest food research.
Yes! I knew it! Professor Mornye's a real gem.
That's crazy.
Let's get started. We can eat while we talk.
Of course. Come on in. I already tidied up my dorm, so sit wherever you like.
Okay. Here we go.
Strong behavior and spectrum signature match.
Dude. Oh. Yo. Damn. OST. Yo. That's a vibe. Oh, you did clean the dormitory. Nice. You ever wonder if like someone's too tired and they come out from like a bunk bed or something and they just like trip over themselves? You know what I mean? Oh wait, the posters are pretty sick.
Ugh, the smells are all mixing together. It's kind of fishy, and the texture is wet and gooey.
Oh no, dude. You're tasting how MREs taste like. Well, I will say MREs these days taste a little bit better.
So, it's true, huh? You guys actually made food that tastes awful, but it keeps you running for 3 days straight. I thought that was just a joke.
Yeah, that's you know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
It's a scientific breakthrough using energy compression tech. It's one of the collective's most iconic achievements.
Uh-huh.
Do you also not like it?
I feel like I'm being set up for failure here. You know, this is peak science. This is peak science, truly.
Yes, I knew you would understand.
I prefer American MREs. Are you guys talking as if you've actually tried French and American MREs? I haven't tried French ones, but I have tried American during my training sessions.
In fact, its energy compression efficiency exceeds 95%. That exceeds the benchmark set by both the New Federation and Washu Academy, even nearing the theoretical limit.
Uh-huh.
From a scientific standpoint, it's a far greater achievement than taste.
No, hold on. Wait a minute. Taste is essential, though.
Now, I'd like to review the incident with the Hyvatia detector.
Fine.
Linnae, Rover, can you walk me through exactly how you managed to contain it?
Describe how you contain the Hyvatia incident. I will say we have a little bit of a lack of like Rover voice acting in the beginning that I feel like would have hit if we had it.
To summarize, Your method of stopping the Hypatia included blade slashes, repeated shots with coated rounds, and physical force. Stomping, striking, until it was rendered inoperable and immobile.
The shot with Lene. Oh, man. That's great.
Did I miss anything?
I like the little recap story presentation. That was dope.
Professor Mornye, you're not here to...
Make us pay for it, are you?
I mean, it all happened really fast. We didn't have any other way to stop it.
Lene, it's okay. Listen. I got this. I know a guy, all right? I know a guy. Don't worry about it. Listen, anytime we need funds, Uncle Alto always comes through, and he's always willing to help a brother out.
Besides, we're just students. We couldn't afford that even if we wanted to.
No, you're misunderstanding. Different damage mechanisms cause distinct failures and require specific repair methods. Damage from certain special resonance abilities is hard to detect through standard diagnostics without prior data, so you two did well to suppress it physically. During the new solar ceremony, the Hypatia detector is essential in monitoring environmental parameters. I've already passed your report to Professor Anselm. He should complete repairs soon.
Okay.
At the upcoming meeting with the Roya, the Space Trek Collective will need to present a full restoration plan to keep our partnership intact.
Is a third party involved in this new solar ceremony?
Yes, though it's a long story. Where do I even begin?
Scanning for offenders. Violation detected. Unauthorized high wattage device in the dormitory.
That's
An
crazy.
offender has assaulted this unit. If cited, report immediately.
Even Professor Mornye isn't safe from Tard-E's wrath, huh?
Oh my, wait. It's fucking called Tardy, as in a tardy student? Bro, wait, does this robot detect if you're fucking late to class? Oh my god, that's actually a nightmare to deal with. Dude. Oh no, wait a minute. That's actually horrifying. I didn't have to deal with cameras and fucking robots that could detect that. That's, experience? No, I didn't have to deal with robots that could detect if I was tardy. Usually I could just slip it to class and be fine.
No worries, I got this. I'll draw its attention while you two make for it.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
That's our cue. Dude, it is kind of weird to not hear us have voice lines. These are really cute moments, but it kind of falls a little flat when we're not voiced there. Because our dialogue is really cool. I like what we're saying, but it would have been cool to hear Rover be a little playful right there with
How
Mourn.
much power do you run on?
Standard output 200 units. Compliant with dormitory safety protocols.
Uh-huh. And you're chasing down a student?
Bro, that's
To
crazy.
ensure the successful apprehension of a
Okay,
student,
all right.
my output increases.
Oh. Okay. Oh, bro, I thought something was gonna go down. The black screen had me spooked out. I was like, Grand Architect appears.
Thank you. You don't need to go any further. I can head back to the Research Institute by myself.
Dude, Mornye face card, absolutely amazing. No more rule breaking, all right?
That was an accident.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
Something wrong?
That was a bug for sure, because she looks great here, but earlier she was hella bright.
It's a notice from the collective. The Royan delegation cancelled the meeting. The ceremony is now on hold.
Uh-huh.
That's odd. Warren handles Royan communications. I'll ask him what's going on when I'm back at the Institute.
I just realized, wait, Rover was voiced there. You see how much of a difference that makes when Rover's voice? Like, it sounds so good.
Since that slot is free now, I can use the time to recalibrate.
Ah. Why don't you give yourself a little break?
That isn't on the list.
They also typoed here. What don't you give yourself a little break? Why don't you? Why? It is a typo. And it wasn't voiced. It's Kuro. You're so right, my fault. Honestly, it's a miracle we haven't gotten more. I'm gonna be real with you. I completely forgot about that wait.
Is nearly upon us. It's the culmination of decades of work.
That was a
Everyone at the collective
great
is
shot.
giving their all to
Wow.
realize it.
She looked amazing there. Alright, cutie, we get it.
Last time we met at the Institute, we made each other a promise. Do you still remember?
We don't know about the promise though, right? I'm not about to lie. Did we end up remembering it? Because I know we know about it beforehand.
That's all right. Consider this my official invitation then. I hope to attend the ceremony together with you.
We did win. Besides the trailer, it was a solar ceremony invitation.
I'd want you there to witness it. The rise of the new sun and humanity taking their first
this
steps
I remember.
into the future
I thought they
they've
were
built
talking
with
about
their
the
own
original
hands.
promise though.
As the ceremony draws near, the Space Trek Collective will become increasingly occupied.
Now I feel like an asshole. I thought she was
Opportunities to
talking
meet
about like a
this
different
will
one.
be rare,
You know,
but
the
this promise will
invitation I
still
remembered, but I
stand.
thought she was talking about like a secret promise between OG Rover and her. Now I feel like an asshole. That's my bad. I thought she meant like a secret original promise that we did back in the day. Damn. Fuck. I thought she was talking about a different one. I didn't realize that's the one she was talking about.
Before my power is spent, I have little time left.
What? Huh? What?
The only choice now is to force the Helio Gyre to a standstill.
Oh, that's a creepy symbol. Okay, that's like alchemy shit right there. What the fuck? Why is there an alchemy symbol there?
The last of its strength I will share with you. So fade, you will not. But you must hurry. Before that, take this memory to him. Take it to the one
They
They
call
call
Arbiter.
What happened? Are you all right?
Oh, it's a little eye tremble. Oh, that was so
Saw
good.
someone's memory.
Dude. The eye tremble was amazing.
Whoa, you scared me. And just now, a frequency jumped into your tacit mark. It felt like some kind of connection.
Can you trace where it came from, Abby?
Huh? I smell it. Coming from over there.
Good. Let's go check it out. I'm fine now, Mornye. Sorry to worry
Voice
you.
acting, yes! It's back.
You must need to get back to the Space Trek Collective, right?
That's okay.
Let's go!
But you just...
You looked shaken just now. I'll stay with you. If it involves more frequency loss, I'd like to stay close to transport you to the infirmary.
Ah.
transport me?
Yeah, how would you transport me? Wait a minute.
Huh? Marked! One more! Huh? The frequency that connected with you was coming from here.
Ah.
And now I don't smell a thing.
The voice from earlier said it would share the last of the Helio Gyre's strength so it wouldn't fade. It must be that solace kin. Did it eventually vanish here?
Did you find what you're looking for?
No. The trail ends here. But I saw other things in that memory.
Do you know of Helio Gyre?
Yes.
Whoa. Okay.
The Helio Gyre is one of the most important components of the new solar ceremony.
This is where they were all having a meeting at back in 3.0 Act 1, right? With the other like researcher heads, right? Or is that a different room?
Hyvatia can monitor environmental data,
What
but
the
raw
fuck?
observational
Same
data
one,
on the
okay.
reactor drive can only be obtained from the Helio Gyre, a component of the exostrider itself.
Soundtrack, yo!
Only the Roya tribe can discern the Helio Gyre's readings.
Oh, that's
That's
interesting.
why the collective need their cooperation during the new solar ceremony.
Wait, that's very interesting. That's, you know what's even creepier? Remember I said that alchemy symbol that was on the thing earlier? There it is again, but like blown up, even bigger. The markings on the wall right here, where my mouse is. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Huh. That's fucking disturbing, to be honest with you, because that's usually like creation and end type shit. Fun fact, that's the same symbol you would see on like Herrscher of the End type shit. On like a planet, after the Herrscher of the End was done with the planet. Huh.
In that memory, I heard a voice say he would force the Helio Gyre to a standstill.
A standstill?
Describe what you saw to Mornye.
You're saying you heard a voice asking for help, saying he would stop the Helio Gyre's workings. Could that be why the meeting was cancelled?
When I handled the Void Worm, a voice told me to protect the sun. Whoever she is, I don't think she intends harm. She offered to help. For now, I'll do what she suggested. And one thing is certain. The one who knows me by my Arbiter title needs my help. Yet another problem tied to the Research Institute. We shouldn't reveal our plans to them just yet.
I'm gonna absolutely trigger the entirety of the internet after they hear me say what I'm about to say. So yet another moment in Wuthering Waves where something is tied to the rover and exists because of the rover. Le gasp. Another one, another thing tied to the rover. Don't get me started, please. You need, hold on, stick with me, hold on. Another thing that exists because of the rover. Gasp. And another one. And another one. This proves that the game has no sense of proper story or storytelling because everything exists and has consequence of the original rover. Okay, for people that don't understand, there's different types of stories. Listen, this is a story of Wuthering Waves, is the story of a divine irony, and a failed god that is the rover. That's the story of this fucking game. And in case people did not play 1.0, this is important to talk about real quick because we're having another moment like this, and we're gonna continue to have moments like this with Arbiter being mentioned. In case people did not play 1.0, the whole point of Wuthering Waves is Rover, original Rover, Arbiter Rover, right? Over several lifetimes, as this being that has lived through several civilizations has failed. I know this is a crazy concept. Failed, not succeeded, failed multiple times in trying to stop the Lament and the Threnodians and so much more. They are this divine being that knows so much fucking shit and has lived multiple lifetimes, but they actually can't do shit. So the ultimate answer that they came up with, the rover, Arbiter, was let me leave these seeds of information and civilization to boost a variety of different groups of humanity with different perspectives on life, and then wipe my memories and see what answers they come up with to try to stop the Lament. And then I will re-travel through all these different civilizations that I gave information to and see what information they came up with and see if I can come to a new conclusion thanks to that. That's the whole damn point of the story of this game. That is the point of this game. Yes, does everything somehow connect to the rover? Yeah, because that's the core point of the story. You're witnessing a story of a failed god that couldn't do anything for humanity, right? And the only answer he came up with was, let me give all my information to different groups of humanity and see what answers they come up with. And then we'll go from there. You know? Like, so for everyone that's like, oh my god, everything is tied to the rover and another thing is tied to the rover and another organization that exists is tied to... Yes, bro, that's the fucking point, brother. That's the point. But guess what? That doesn't make it a shit story. The reason why it's still a good story is the point is, even though he provided the foundation for these civilizations, whether it's Jinzhou, whether it's Guanglong, Lahai Roi, or the Black Shores, the point is he only provided the foundation. What are the answers what were the answers that humanity came up with after he provided the foundation? And then the story goes from there. That's the goal of the game. That's the goal of the game, right? That's not bad story. That's not bad storytelling. That's just the way that this story is told. You know, this is a story of a failed god turning to humanity for answers. Is the whole point of this. And I'm sorry if you're looking for a story that is about different perspectives and different people being the heroes. That is not Wuthering Waves. That's not the goal of Wuthering Waves, right? Like, yeah, Rover is a god who created everything, but failed to stop the bad guys, so he's asking for help. He basically reset everything, not literally, but like himself, and then gave all the information that he learned over his millennia of different civilizations he's lived through, right, to different parts of humanity, and is hoping these different parts of humanity can come up with better answers than he himself could, right? A failure of a savior. That's what Rover is. Exactly. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm just stopping there because I know for a fact there's going to be people already complaining about this. Okay, black robes with golden embroidery.
I need to find out who he is, Mornye. Do you know any Roya who are familiar with the tribe's inner workings?
We literally learned in 2.7 that Passover tasked the Sentinels, yes, exactly, to guide humanity according to blueprints they defined. Yet people somehow are surprised he's consistently relevant. Exactly. We only get further confirmation with this in 2.7, right? When the Imperator is literally explaining how they ran different simulations in order to come up with a new conclusion. But even though they ran simulations with the information provided by the rover, guess what? the rover, given those blueprints, didn't dictate the conclusion. The conclusion was Rover himself was not the answer. In that situation, Galbrenna actually ended up being the answer. Oh, but that only happened in 2.7 where Rover wasn't the... No, in fucking 2.4, Lupa was the answer. You know what I mean? Like this is not the first time we see Rover need to depend on a civilization to come up with their own answer. If that makes sense. Look at the Fraxidius. Rover clearly made them, and now he's reaping what he made them sow. But he didn't build Renacida too. Yeah, exactly. We know at the end of 2.7, the Fraxidius were like, you once were, or what they say? I forget the word they said. Waystar, waypoint, or guiding stone, something like that. Waystones. You were once like one of our. We were once your waystones. Sorry, that's what it was. We were once your waystones, right? The point of this story is you have a guy that failed multiple times and was like, fuck it, I can't come up with the answers myself. Let me give all the information to all these different groups, including the Fraxidius, right? And now we are witnessing all of these different civilizations interact with each other and collide with each other in real time, the Fraxidius being one of them, and coming up with their own conclusions. And it's a battle of, okay, what answer is going to end up being the answer we all come, you know, together for as humanity. And the Fraxidius' answer is very different, clearly, from all these independent civilizations, and we're trying to figure out what's the best answer to this huge issue that is the lament.
I do have some Royan students. They might know who he is.
Yeah, Rover left the foundations for humanity, and we're now seeing the conclusions of where those foundations, like, evolved to, like, how they grew up. Yeah, it just proves that Rover isn't perfect, and he, like many others, can't always succeed. Right, like if we remember 2.2, was Rover the sole reason why Cardathia was saved? Or why Renacida had a fighting chance? Did Rover have all the answers? No. You know who came in fucking clutch for Renacida back in 2.2? Kentorella, who decided to go against the Imperator's plans and strategies because, again, humanity, Renacida, the people of Renacida, came up with a better answer than the Rover could. So for anyone that tries to be like, oh, it's always the Rover, like they're wrong. That's not how the story is. That's not how the story is actually playing out. If you really dig into the story, you know.
It's class hours at the academy. Should we head back?
Help! Help! Maja! Maja! Someone, please help! Otherwise our thesis data will disappear entirely!
That's fucked. The only reason you're stressed about this girl being missing is because your thesis data is gonna disappear, brother. Come on, man.
Don't worry.
Bro.
If you see a student shouting help and thesis in the same breath, no matter how loudly they scream, it's never really an emergency.
Yeah.
But Maja is one of the Royan students I mentioned. Since you're looking for her, we might as well see what it's about.
Yeah, Catarilla decided to go against Imperator's decision and chose to sacrifice her power where she could have been the maiden. She chose to entrust this power to Cardathia, which later led to the 2.2 events. Correct. So we have 2.2, where it wasn't the Rover that solved everything, it was Catarilla. We have 2.4, where it wasn't Rover being the hero, it was Cardathia and primarily Lupa. We have 2.6, where, guys, did Rover save the day in 2.6? No, it was Yuna who sacrificed literally her even being able to fucking exist in order to give humanity a fighting chance against what was about to happen, right? Like, this is not a story of Rover fixing everything. This is a story of Rover actually can't do much. He's just really good at fighting, and that's it, right? And he's lived a long-ass fucking time, but besides that, he's looking to humanity and these different civilizations to come up with their own answers. Yeah, he's an enabler. Yes, exactly. Someone that has helped guide all these different cities and civilizations, but he himself doesn't have the answers. And I'm not just talking about Amnesia Rover, I'm talking about Lord Arbiter OG Rover.
Oh, calm down, Maya. Calm down. Good. They've stopped for now. Maybe I should just shut them down? No. If I force the shutdown, I'll lose the data. Our thesis. Oh, somebody help.
Is she in a bad situation?
No. It's just a routine malfunction. But...
Professor Mornye? Oh no, I've been caught out of class. Wait, let me explain. I wasn't skipping class. I'm here for a very good reason. It's not that I don't respect the class or my teachers. So, can you just...
Rover is not a god. He's a human, as people may... No, no, just to be very clear, he is a god. To be very clear. Rover is a god. A failure of a god. If that makes... He is not mortal by any means. You cannot consider Rover a mortal by the definition of, like, what is a mortal. Rover is a god by all definition. He's lived multiple civilizations and has seen the end and has survived through countless litmus tests that have happened because of the limit. He's not human. We cannot consider him a normal mortal and doing things as a mortal. He is very much transcended the limits of humanity. Is he more akin to a mortal now that he's wiped his memories? Yes. But he is not a god in the sense of, oh, he's this almighty being that can create planets and universes. He's a god in the sense that he's not mortal and he's reached the livelihood and the amounts of information he's soaked in and shared with the world equal and paramount to that of gods, if that makes sense. Another example, Thor is a god, but he still couldn't beat Thanos by himself. Yes, exactly, 100%. 100%. I don't mean God as in, like, you know, the one that created all of existence and can take away things in the blink of an eye, right? But he's not mortal. You can't... Yeah, even Fenrico said, Rover is no mere mortal at the end of Chi-Yuan Plus. Yes. And me saying that Rover is a failure of a god/god or, you know, higher being isn't me saying that he fixes everything by himself. That's not what I'm saying. The whole point is Wuthering Waves is very much like a divine irony and comedy on... Comedy isn't the word, but divine irony of, oh, Rover's this dude that's lived for countless civilizations and millennia, but he himself actually can't do jack shit, you know? If that makes sense.
Even if you beg me, credits will still be deducted.
Mornye! You look so pretty today. Can you please keep her credits?
Why don't you start by explaining yourself?
Notes from 1.1 researchers. I don't remember which faction. I remember those. Yeah, I remember those notes. Said they saw him clearly as a guide, and yes, he is a god. I admit I was wrong. No, all good. I just wanted to clarify so that, you know, other people knew and we're on the same page.
Well, these are probe robots from a few days ago. We sent them out to measure void matter concentrations in the tundra.
It's just important that when I say that Rover is a god or a failure of a god, I don't mean in the sense that, like, he's the god that fixes everything, because I know a lot of people are, like, kind of pushing that agenda, because he doesn't, right? He fails a lot, actually. More so in the sense that he's just transcended the limits of humanity, per se.
We thought we'd finish collecting the data before class, but when we tried to approach them, they started attacking us. I chased them all the way here. That's why I missed the class today.
The internal exoswarm material was eroded by void matter. That's what caused the malfunction. This should have been covered in your material science coursework.
It's been
Such
3 hours?
material
What
is
the fuck?
inherently unstable and can only be used in controlled environments.
I'm so sorry.
For safety reasons, you'll need to shut down the units first, then clean the contaminated parts with void matter.
Interesting.
But approaching them right now may lead to further damage. We need a pulse generator to stun them from a distance. I'll submit a request.
Huh. There's a simpler solution. You see? I told you. He actually doesn't, like, his thing, I literally fucking said this a minute ago. Rover's thing, the main fucking thing he's good for is fighting. He's really good at fucking fighting. That's it. That's his thing, right? He just happens to have lived for a long ass fucking time and he's collected a lot of information, and thanks to that, he was able to plant a lot of seeds and, you know, foundational guiding for a lot of civilization. But this is his fucking answer to everything. Let's fight. What's that? Is there a problem? Draw a sword. That's bro, like this is Rover, right? And he needs the collective, you know, solutions of humanity and wheels of humanity to come up with the answers that he himself could not. You know?
No, wait. That's against protocol.
The way she said that was so cute. She said it like she didn't want to say it to hurt him, but at the same time she needed to say it because it's protocol.
No, wait. That's against protocol.
That's adorable. Holy shit.
No, wait. That's against protocol.
That's great voice acting. I love that. Bro, what?
Never mind. I'll think about how to write the review report later.
Here we go.
Stars, hear my query.
Oh, I love that. Stars, hear my query. Wait, that's beautiful.
Now, they're back to normal.
Wait, Luke had something really good. There's someone I can compare to Rover as a god who's failing. TLDR, Sigmar was a human that turned god in Warhammer Fantasy, yet even he and all his might couldn't stop the end times. Yeah. And I know people are dogging on Wuthering Waves for, oh, it's such a boring story because Rover's the origin of everything. But that's not what makes it a good story. It's not bad just because he's the origin of a lot of shit. What makes it interesting is he's the origin of a lot of shit, but he still fails. And he needs the rest of humanity to come up with answers. So you're basically seeing, like, okay, he may be the origin and start, but what has humanity done to progress? That's what makes the story interesting, you know? Yeah, sure, Rover may have been the foundation for Renacida, but what are the answers the people of Renacida have come to in order to clear the lament, right? That's what's so fascinating, and seeing like what answers that civilization came up with.
Great. Do you think the data...
It's still there. But sending the robots out there broke the experiment protocol. Even if you got the data, it won't count in your thesis.
Yeah, Rover might have set the foundations, but at the end of the day, it was the next generations that came to their own solutions. Exactly.
What? But... Oh, well... Thanks anyway for helping out, Professor Mornye, and...
You can call me Rover.
Maja, we do have something we'd like to ask you.
You want to find a Roya in black robes with gold embroidery, wearing a headpiece shaped like two horns? The horns are a symbol of the Exostrider. Shepherds wear them, but no shepherd would wear a robe like that.
Yeah, Rover from back then did everything on his own. Yes, exactly. And this time he's learning to rely on others for help. Yep, 100%.
Could be someone higher up, like the Soul Swarm from the Soul Asylum, or even one of the Heliotic Six.
Heliotic Six mentioned. Okay. Royal elders such as the Eye, the Binder, and the Shaper. Each pair in the Six is entrusted with the roles of observation, archivio, and extrapolation. And they reside within the Solicium, tracing the reactor drives, trajectories, and forecasting void storms. Soul Sworn, individuals gifted in calendrical calculation and a degree of resonance with the Exostrider and Solar Skin are permitted into the Silicium. There they serve the Heliotic Six as aides, and the tribe as healers and teachers, all while being groomed as the Six's eventual successors. Huh.
The Heliotic Six? They're the ones who are supposed to give us the Helio Gyre's readings during the new solar ceremony.
That's right. They're the 6 most powerful members of the Roya tribe. The highest in rank, too. I've heard they use the Helio Gyre to predict everything, from bird migrations to void storms. They know it all.
How do I meet with one of them?
That might be hard. They never leave the Sol Asylum. It's surrounded by light all year round. Very few Roya are even allowed to enter. But maybe you could try meeting with one of the unappointed Heliotic Six. Sigrika is currently out researching in the Frostlands. The only other one around is Fossier Ingvar, but he doesn't show himself much. If you want to find him, my mum might be able to help. She's a Royan shepherdess over at Artuya camp. Name's Astrid.
Fine.
Now then, I'd better get back to my class before I lose all my credits. Who knew I'd run into trouble today? I even asked my mum to help me with the robot.
Very good. Good luck with your thesis paper. I'm better at talking with students in class. Did you learn what you needed?
The last person that those robots likely saw before they lost control was Maya's mother. I think we can talk to her under the guise of a friendly house visit.
In that case, I can accompany you as a professor from the academy. As for your identity, it's okay. It will simply be a convenient title.
Mornye?
Would it be okay for you to act as my mentor?
You mean act as a professor too?
But
sure.
Aren't you going to tell me that I should report this to the academy to handle?
You see how playful he is here with the voice acting? This is what I meant earlier where Rover wasn't voice acted and we just saw him go. But the dialogue itself was really good, and if it was voice acted, it would be great. But here, we finally get the voice acting, right? And it sounds amazing! Like, it's so playful, and it just adds so much to the moment.
But aren't you going to tell me that I should report this to the academy to handle?
Also, the English voice actor for Rover's amazing. It's such a good cast.
I was just thinking of ways to help you find who you're looking for. Your reasons are your own. I trust your judgment. And you can tell me later?
They're doing a good job at giving us more voice Rover, though, because it has been improving. I just think for all the intimate moments, we got to make sure Rover's voice is the main thing. Feel free to give me pointers, Junior Professor. Like, that
Yes.
should have been voiced.
Feel free to give me pointers too.
Like that's so important for them, for their relationship. That should be voiced. That should be
The
voiced.
person I am now can be of help to you.
Oh, the soundtrack is selling Mornye so much to me.
Let's prove our value to each other.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Ready to go to a Tuya camp to find Astrid?
Let's go.
Okay, let's go together.
Tashiri, exactly.
I'm Mornye, and this is my mentor. Oh, let me try that again.
What are you...
Just practicing. I'm not very good at speaking with parents, and this time, I don't have an assistant to help write a script for me.
That's
Why
cute.
don't you leave it to me? You just focus on what you're good at.
All right.
That's so damn cute. I love that. That was okay, bro. Cavities. Oh my lord. Yeah, Rover's a godlike being that did everything in the perspective of a god. Exactly. And that they should do everything on his own. But now that his memory is wiped, he's trying to go through the similar path, but now he's trying to do it from a human perspective that learns to lean on others for help and not try to be the answer to everything. Bingo. Exactly. Yes. That's 1000%. And I wish the internet would understand that because it's actually a really good story, in my opinion. Are there things that are lacking? For sure. But to say that it's just bad because everything like traces back to Rover just isn't true and is disingenuous, if you would be. That was a cute run up. All right, listen. That was adorable. They're doing a great job.
Hi, are you Astrid? Maya's mom?
A little run up to Rover was adorable.
Greetings. Yes, I am. And you two are?
This is Professor Mornye, Maya's teacher.
Yes. And this is Rover, a senior professor at the academy.
She's trying her best, chat.
We've come for a home visit.
A home visit? Has the girl broken any school rules? What? How could she? I am deeply sorry. I should have taught her better. Whatever she has done, I offer my apologies to the Academy on her behalf. Is the punishment severe? If compensation is needed, I will pay for it myself.
No compensation is necessary. But we'll need your cooperation in the handling of this case.
Professor Mornye, could you explain how Maya's robot caused the damage?
Yes, as my mentor just explained.
Alright, that's cute.
She failed to follow the proper protocol. She used unstable exoswarm material in her design, which led the robot to act unpredictably. I've already spoken to her about the dangers of using materials susceptible to void matter during field research.
Void matter? What exactly are you asking? I am sorry. I have not studied at your Star Torch Academy. I'm not familiar with your terms.
That was a weird dodge.
Her demeanor changed just now.
Yeah, that's...
She's hiding something.
That's really
Maybe
sus.
more pressure.
I love that Rover's just fucking smart. Like, he's really good at reading people, and it's one of my favorite things about his character, man. Oh my lord. It's just like...
We need to
so
understand
nice.
the full scope of the robot's malfunction. We understand that this morning, it was you who helped Maya activate the robot and enable auto-run.
Yes, exactly what my mentor said.
I think she just likes calling us her mentor.
Please, lead us to the site of the incident. Once we're there, I'll reconstruct the robot's actions from the trace evidence.
Just like, how many more of my mentors can I sneak in?
No, we can't. If the robot's path is traced, it will expose that thing.
What thing? That thing?
I am deeply sorry. Yes, help Maya activate the robots I did, but I can't remember the exact location. Please, you must return.
What the fuck?
That's a void storm. How can this be? The collective hasn't received any recent warnings.
Wow, beautiful shot. Holy heck. Stunning.
We need to ensure the safety of those here first. Questions can wait. Let's go.
That looks like the center of the storm ahead. Let's see what we're dealing with.
Yeah. That's interesting.
We're in the Void Storm's range now. Check that your FCR is working. Don't stray too far from me.
Interesting. Ah, what the fuck? Resurrection point activated. What's about to happen?
Careful. The exoswarm here has been contaminated. Stars!
Meow.
Hear my queries! Processing complete. There's
Damn.
something over there.
Dude, it's like glitching and everything. Holy. Ode to the second sunrise. Ooh.
Down here.
I just
Some
realized
kind of weird device.
A device. Leave the
What the
mechanical
heck?
work to me. Steady now.
Wait, is this an artificially induced void storm? That's creepy. I see the thing on the ground, but
Looks like it was this.
device found in the eye of a void storm, emitting an unsettling aura. It seems linked to the robot's malfunction.
With this shutdown, the void storm is gone.
Was that one of your residence abilities?
No, I've just read a lot about this. From its structure, it looks like a canister that can both store and emit energy.
Ah! This is so stinky! It smells just like that giant worm you fought. Didn't we deal with it already?
That's interesting.
Giant worm? You mean the void worm? Huh, I see. It's capturing frequencies with high precision, storing energy data. It's based on ecological models, tracking activity in natural environments, and reconstructing that data mathematically. A field modulator. Parametric projection.
I know it sounds like a whole lot of wahoo, but doesn't that kind of remind you of like what the Imperator would do when it was running simulations for civilization in Renacida? Capturing frequencies with high precision, storing energy data, tracking activity in natural environments, and reconstructing that data mathematically. Doesn't that kind of just further add to the fucking theory that Sentinels very much are built to mirror Threnodians? And are probably a lot more similar in nature than like what we're giving them credit for?
Oh, sorry.
Raise your language, please, sorry. Raise your language. Threnodian, or sorry, not Threnodian, Imperator Sentinel back in 2.7, when they were explaining how they would run simulations in order to predict future events of what would happen to Renacida, and them trying to come up with the best answers for civilization to guide them, right? They would do this by keeping track of all the frequencies and environmental actions that are happening to then come up with a solution, right? This is very reminiscent to this, if that makes sense. It's as easy as, it's as simplified as I can do, I'm sorry. Can you try a version that I can understand?
Right. Simply put, this device extracted the void worm's frequency and used itself as the epicenter to spread void matter. That storm just now
Was artificially created.
Artificially created.
Yeah.
Maya's probe got contaminated because they likely made contact with it by accident.
Threnodians are based on human negativity, right? Kinda. They're like based on human negativity, but also they are very much tied to like humanity's civilization, which kind of further feeds into the whole theory that the existence of Threnodians / the Lament might potentially just be a big litmus test. For those that don't know what a litmus test is, it's just basically, it's a test that you do on something to figure out like how much of it can handle, right? Which might imply there's some type of divine being out there, or maybe multiple beings that are constantly trying to test humanity for something. Yeah, and how much it can evolve. Exactly. Abby, I didn't realize the food was that bad for your stomach.
Huh? Did you guys just hear something?
It's coming from under that heap of exoswarm material. Let's go take a look.
Oh. Okay. All right, happy little fella.
It's a solace skin.
Probably the same one from the dude we saw in our vision. So this is what they look like.
Yes, these special creatures typically linger around the Roya tribe. Royan records state that Solace Skin first appeared in Lahai Roy the day the Exostrider fell from the sky.
That's very interesting. Okay.
They're believed to be fragments of the Exostrider's consciousness. The shepherds protect them, shielding them from voidstorm contamination until they mature and return to the solace trees in Biarter Woods. This one must have hidden under the exoswarm wreckage when the voidstorm broke out.
Bro, the further we get into the fucking Wuthering Waves story, the more I just get the vibe that all of this is just artificially created. And there's so much evidence for that, but it's like kind of disturbing when you think about it. By Cristoforo? No. I don't even just mean Lahai Roy. I mean like all of like this reality. Yeah, all of Solaris, yep. And then boom, it's just a simulated world made by Asimov for PGR. Oh boy, imagine. I mean, it is called Solaris 3. True.
This feels like what happened back at the Academy.
I just saw this Solaskin's memories. That Royan woman planted the device here and triggered the void storm. This Solaskin is the only survivor.
So our suspicions about Astrid are confirmed. Should we go back to the camp and talk to her?
No need. I heard everything.
Oh boy.
I did place this device here.
Really? Just confession like that?
A few days ago, I was shepherding mature Solaskin to Biarter Woods when I met Fossier Yngvar. He looked tired, like he had just finished speaking to someone. When he saw me, he looked shocked and left quickly.
That's...
I saw the device fall from his sleeve.
Why did you take it?
I did not think much of it. I plan to return it to him the next time we meet. But, the Solaskin did not like it. It had an unnatural energy. I did not want to keep it at the camp, but I also did not want Yngvar to know I had taken it. So, I buried it here. The rest, you already know.
Huh.
So this device is for Seer Ingvar's. Mentor, what do you make of this?
There's a mentor sneaking. She doesn't seem to be lying, but we do gotta verify regardless.
I trust your judgment. This Forseer Ingvar is the one Maja mentioned before. The unappointed member of the Heliotic Six. Could it be an attempt to tighten his grip on power?
No, that is impossible. Each of these successors is chosen when their resonance ability first awakens. Even if someone decides the position, it is impossible to change the appointment.
Meaning no one can threaten Ingvar's position.
But he could harbor animosity toward the current Heliotic Six. Ingvar is still our lead to find them.
True.
Things are getting complicated. A direct approach with Ingvar might not be a good idea.
Where can we find him?
The Solis Islands people usually abide in the village bordering Bjartur Woods, called Haldarheim.
You notice how, like, Rovers learned from Rena Sita, where initially we had the direct approach with Fenrico at the very beginning of 2.0, right? And that led to a chain of consequences that just did not play out in Rover's favor. So now we're like, oh, things are getting more complicated. A direct approach with Ingvar might not be a good idea. Like, that's just a cool contrast between the two.
It is the time of the right of return.
Like, let's not show all of our cards to a potential enemy just yet.
Trees and to the Exostrider. As is tradition, Forseer Ingvar will attend the rite, but you are not Roya. You may not be allowed to witness the rite.
Wait, but we did find this little one here.
Yeah, like, as he goes through events, he learns and applies it to the right situation. Yup. And this kind of ticks me off, but it is true. Like, if you look at what original Rover and his flaws of handling, you know, his connection to Frolova back in the day, and then what's the patch directly after that? The Uno patch, right? And he does the direct opposite of what old Rover would have done and did with Frolova. He does the opposite of that and tries to, like, make sure that Uno is good in hopes that if that previous answer was wrong, let me learn from that mistake, right?
Oh, is this the Soliskin you saved? Well, perhaps you may attend as shepherds. Soliskin have been companions to the Roya for hundreds of years. If they hear that you saved one, they will be grateful.
I've never been this close to a Soliskin before. Please let me know if I'm doing something wrong.
And then for Lova still being a fake, I don't give a fucker. We saw her yearning. Oh man, that is. You know what's great too? Whether you argue with that or not, even the devs agree with it. Because in official art, you see like all the characters hanging out and having a good time with Rover, and they always put Frolova like off in the distance or in a corner. You know what I mean? It's like all the time.
Keep up.
It's so good, man. I will say, I'm so happy that even though she is low-key a little bit of a yearner, they didn't make her switch from, oh, I have beef with you, to all of a sudden, like, we're buddies. I like that the moment fucking Frolova appears in 2.7, bro, that shit was on site. She said, oh, Rover, bombs. All the bombs. If you die, you deserve it. I love that. I like that, you know, even if, you know, like, she is low-key a little bit of a yearner, she's still committed to her ideals at the end of the day. Yeah, they stayed consistent with their personality. It really is cool. I agree. I agree. Let me talk to Mornye real quick. Sorry. Hold on.
So, we need to find Do you want to leave now?
Let's go.
Okay. Let's be on our way then.
Oh, fast travel. Wait, no. I really gotta switch Carlotta out because if I don't, I'm just gonna be distracted all game. Let me like Lene. Thank you. Okay.
You too. Please halt.
Love his design.
From your clothing, I see of my people you are not. What brings you to Haldarheim? Oh, a Soliskin.
We are shepherding at home.
How interesting. Soliskin trust only those they feel safe with. It's trust you have earned. My thanks for guiding it back. But I must ask, I sense one of you carries the aura of the Space Trek Collective.
Or you're reading the ID card.
Other from the vast world beyond the Frostlands.
Oh wait, no, you're actually detecting us. What the heck?
Under the guise of shepherds.
Whoa, wait. You're like good at detecting frequencies? Hello?
Not sure who here knows what Ingvar did. Best not to mention his name. Don't want to stir things up. We rescued the Soliskin from a void storm. We were told they needed to return here for the rite of return.
Void storm? You mean the one just before?
Well, clothes aren't basically from the High Royat. True. The clothes are a giveaway.
Then grateful I must be to you both. But ask I must. The Void Storm. It happened near Atuya camp, yes? A shepherdess named Astrid abides there. Saved the stray Soliskin you did, yet entrusted to a true shepherdess you did not. Why come all this way?
I forgot about that. Without a solid reason, he might start to suspect something.
Start talking like them, I must. Alright.
Astrid has been hiding something from you.
Your meaning?
Allergies.
Astrid's daughter Maja is a student at Star Torch Academy. She conducted experiments that broke protocol and caused damage to school property. Maja is now facing harsh punishment. Astrid is busy handling the consequences and cannot fulfill her duties as a shepherdess.
Not exactly a lie, but twisting the truth a little bit. I'm impressed.
According to the Star Torch Academy faculty code, as Maya's teachers, it is our duty to address the repercussions of a student's actions.
That was pretty good. Even Rover's smiling like, damn, girl, okay. So you are pretty good at this this talking and acting thing just a little bit.
Since Astrid can't shepherd the Soliskin, we must step in to do so ourselves.
Look how proud Rover is. He's so proud. Exactly what Professor Mornye said.
I should have known Astrid's daughter would stir such trouble. A tangled weave this time. But she will go to great lengths for her girl. And the Academy's willingness to come this far is unexpected.
Oh, I love that.
Forgive my earlier words. You saved the Soliskin and helped our people. The title of Shepherd you have earned. Tonight we hold a feast for tomorrow's rite of return. Join us as a gesture to make amends for my earlier rudeness. Come, from this day forth, the Roya call you friends. Rest at the camp if you wish. The feast will begin at the 8th hour of the night.
Okay.
There's still some time before the feast begins. Pretty soon I hear something about Foreseer Ingvar.
Meow. Meow.
She cute.
Meow. Meow. Okay, so... Wait, hold on. Inquire about Foreseer Ingvar's whereabouts in the village. Like... Talk to people around here?
Ah, the feast tonight brings new fate. Ingvar. That boy doesn't come around here anymore.
That's weird.
I will speak the truth. After his parents were caught in a void storm when he was a boy, 'twas Axel and I who raised him. A quiet child was he. Few were his friends. When his resonance ability was discovered and the Heliotic Six chose him as a successor, he was overjoyed. No longer will the other children pick on me, he said. But somewhere along the way, he changed. No longer did he wish to take the mantle of the Six. He grew distant, with nary a visit home.
Increasing the timer, I shall do as someone thought I will. Alright, guys.
Oh well. Even if it's but for a meal, it
Y'all are
warms the
dorks.
hearth when he returns.
Dorks, bro. We like talk to y'all?
You have made an error. If we follow your calculations,
No, it is you who is mistaken. I've recalculated. Or Seer Ingvar. Oh, we'd have no chance of such a meeting.
Ah.
In the history of the Heliotic Six, those like Ingvar seldom walk among us. If you seek him, your best hope lies in the right of return on the morrow. I still
Swipe my
remember
card, I
how the
did.
current eye joined us in such spirited debates of numbers before taking her seat. She would.
She would.
If she were here now, she would agree that...
she would agree that it is 4.06 thousandths.
No, it is 4.08 thousandth.
Alrighty. So, wait, is there more? Is there more? Really? This guy? No? Who else can I talk to about? Oh, maybe you.
It is time to part, Marigold. Foreseer Ingvar. Yes, with the right of return on the morrow, we will likely meet him. Truth be told, the Soulskin do not favor him much. We shepherds have little contact with him.
Tuesday we get coffee, we shall.
Though as one of the successors to the Heliotic Six, his standing is not for us to question. Still, I would hope that the future Heliotic Six is one favored by the Soulskin. Someone like Sigrika, perhaps.
Free this Friday, perhaps? Okay. Return to the feast at 20. Nyum. 8 p.m. You okay? Oh man. Oh, we got shooting stars up in here. All right. Damn, yo. Cutscene with the NPCs go crazy good. Hello? Vibe into the music we must.
Friends, it is time we feast.
Feast we shall.
Tomorrow marks the rite of return, where we send our beloved Soliskin back to the great body of the Exostrider. Into radiant light, they will transform to join its sacred form. Farewell it will be, yet a new beginning as well. For when the Exostrider wakes, we will reunite in its body. Now, let us put aside the sorrow of parting and embrace the joy of new life with good food and drink.
You choke on food out of the mouth.
But heed this, my friends. Too much drink you will not have. Should you make a fool of yourself in tomorrow's rite, help I will not give.
Drink we shall, help no need. Golden legs. Resonating? That's a beautiful shot. Come on. Come on. That's cinematic as all hell with the golden little pixie dust. Nah, man.
We will face Foreseer Ingvar tomorrow. I've simulated 73 possible outcomes, but even so, I can't cover every scenario. If I could build a model that covers all possible outcomes, considering the target system, the chaotic conditions, and the necessary compensations.
You were quick on your feet earlier. You've already got this.
Real.
That's because I believed your approach was effective. I tried to follow along.
That's cute. Alright, that's pretty good. They did a good job writing these two. Alright, listen.
Did I really do well?
Of course, give yourself more credit.
Good. Phew.
With that in mind, you can relax a bit now, right?
Dude. Holy shot. Abby, you better be extra nice because you're about to get replaced. I'm just saying, this ain't Nami Pawn. If you don't be acting extra cute this next month, Soliskin might be taking your place. What's this cutie say? You see? Rover knows game. He knows ball. He's saying the exact. What's this cutie trying to say? Exactly. Rover agrees.
I know. It wants us to give it a name.
Well, since it's really trying to buddy up to us, how about we call it Buddy?
Okay.
It seems to like it.
Am I just like now paying attention to how big its halo is, or did the halo get bigger?
It's settled.
Well, that's a relief.
Hey, buddy, still alive?
Hello. Will you dance with us and the Soliskin?
Grandfather Axel says the Soliskin are happiest when dancing with shepherds.
Oh, but I'm not good at dancing.
You don't need to be good at dancing.
I'll join you. Let's dance with Buddy. What do you say?
Hooray!
Our real battle starts tomorrow. Tonight, let's relax a little, Mornye.
Yes. My mentor should take his own advice too.
She called your ass out. She said you don't be taking breaks either. Is he infecting it with void matter?
Some uninvited guests have arrived.
Grand Architect. You got a certain accent that reminds me of the Grand Architect. Hold on, wait a minute.
Where did Mornye go? I'll send her a message.
Mornye, where are you? Where art thou, Mornye? Feast finished already. It has, yes.
That is something she would say.
That is something she would say.
Not that I know where the 13th planet of Norma is, but at least I can figure out where she is from the picture.
Real. Whoa. Wow. Holy fuck, that lighting transition was crazy. Guys. Wow. Like, are you seeing the reflection on the water and the grass and... Holy... Dude. Oh my lord, bro. Pretty graphics I admire. God damn. Yeah, no, this is gorgeous. Oh, here we go. Oh, we got the OST too. Stop playing.
Mentor?
All right. With the warm strings, come on, man.
We can drop the act now, right? Or do you think we should continue?
Someone might be listening. We should keep it up to prevent us from being exposed. Do you want to sit for a while?
Nah, girl, you just want to have more opportunities to call us mentor. Because it's a throwback to the old days. Your leg's holding up.
Oh, you noticed.
Her legs are pretty has a whole different meaning with Mornye. I'm just saying.
They've been running all day, so their power is low. I plan to wait until they finish charging before coming back. While they charge, I can't move. I feel a bit embarrassed having you see me like this.
You help her move, carry her.
It doesn't anymore.
Oh, OST. Damn. All right, Kuro. All right. We get it. The parallel symbolism.
Before I had prosthetic legs, I had a condition that kept me in a wheelchair.
Her trailer was amazing, by the way.
Now, at least, I don't have to worry about being immobile anymore. I can finally chase after what I really want.
Holy shots. Stars here are beautiful. All right.
Hyrois Frostmans, the stars here are actually just lights created by atmospheric arrays. Once, someone put it like this to me.
Alright, who is that someone?
It's because we see the stars that humanity imagines what lies beyond the sky.
That's a banger quote. Holy heck, wait a minute. Yo, that was fire action. Rover kind of cooked with that one. Hold on.
Maybe the stars are humanity's muse.
The shots, yo! That's a romantic image.
I think so too. But I also believe that reaching the stars isn't enough.
Chat, you notice how the animals in the back too are in pairs? Come on. Come on, Kuro. Hey. You notice how the animals all are in pairs on this shot? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, all right?
There will be a day we build a miracle that lasts longer and is more beautiful than the stars themselves.
Boom!
That's the dream I've carried all this time. And now, I'll use these two legs to take the first step.
But for that to come true, the new solar ceremony must succeed,
Exactly.
right?
This ceremony is how we retrieve the Exostrider's core energy component. Then we'll use the multiphasic energy conversion model through the superconducting network to inject rebel energy into the neural interface. It will follow a 3-stage activation protocol: the reverse phase oscillation model, then excavation, to finally create a phased array energy field.
He's in Rover, in Razor language. I like your pretty words, science woman. Oh, that's cute, the pout.
There's still some time left before my legs finish charging. Let's stargaze a little longer.
Not now, buddy. Buddy, I need you to...
Buddy, I'll wake him up now.
Not the worst way to wake up.
Mentor, you're awake.
Buddy said, you should wake him up. You should wake him up. He was actually wingmanning. My fault.
Something isn't right. We seem to have a situation at the Outer Woods.
Yeah, the screaming really gives it away. Let's move.
I detect signs of a void storm in the woods. Waveform. Analyzing now.
So this is what's causing the panic.
That's... soundtrack? Yo. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh.
Children, many have already entered the Dormitory. They escaped.
What? Wow. Okay. Oh. All right. Yeah. No, for sure. Uh-huh.
What is it that brings you here? With the Void Storm's fury upon us, it is no time to enter Bjartur Woods. This is a disaster not seen in centuries. We have always believed the Solace Tree's light protects the woods from such storms. The right of return cannot be done. Not in these times. I urge you both to head to safety, quickly.
Another void storm, more like an artificial one.
Let's investigate this together.
What if the real Linnea is Luke's actual sister? I was saying that back in 3.0. I find it very odd that both Luke and Linnea are blonde, but even more odd of the fact that Luke's blonde with green ends. You know who else has green ends? Linnea. But then that kind of falls through because Linnea's actual hair color is like dark brown. Is the only thing, right? But then, like, why did she dye her hair blonde with green ends like Luke then in that case? You know? Unless Luke's hair is also dyed and it's just a popular way to dye your hair in the high void.
This void storm matches the one that device generated before. This is no naturally occurring phenomenon.
When did you have the chance to analyze this?
Real.
When my prosthetic legs charge, I prefer to keep my mind occupied.
Uh-huh.
Threat detected. Be careful.
Command seal. Yo. Damn.
I found the device.
Damn, all right.
It's close to the Solace Tree.
Solace Tree? I have a bad feeling about this.
Real.
All targets in sight.
Night.
There's so many
Damn.
exoswarm here. The void matter.
Okay, her flying is so cool. Yeah.
Maybe the device Astrid had was
the glowing eye, the glowing leg was crazy. Chat, I'm cooked. The world's ending, and I'm like over here, like just star-locked, star-stunned at the lighting with Mornye. Holy heck. It is gorgeous.
Threat detected.
Back to saving reality.
Command mode engaged. Locked in.
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds.
Weapons free. Cover modules ready.
Yo. Damn.
None shall whisper.
Yo. Star stunned. I see what you did there. There it is again. And it is infecting the solar skin too.
Just like before. When it's disabled, the void storm stops. However...
Oh, is he trying to actively corrupt the parts of the fucking
really was the work of
Exostrider?
Ingvar, what would make him do something like this?
That way they can then fuse with the Exostrider and he has an opportunity to like artificially manipulate it in some fashion or form. And if you think about it, that has Fraxidius written all over it because they love to come up with experiments that are very akin to creating artificial Threnodians. Or to corrupt the Exostrider. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, you corrupt the Solar Skins, they go into the Exostrider, and they might have an opportunity to make like an artificial Threnodian. Oh. Okay. Who are you?
Do not worry. The path has already been laid.
Actually, it's laid has been the path. You said it wrong. A for effort, though.
At last. Finally.
What the fuck? Hello? No, 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 no.
Mentor, are you all right? Did you see something again? It seemed worse than last time.
Oh, fucking Eldritch Threnodian shit. All right, sure, okay. I think I saw a glimpse of Elysium.
This void storm might not just have affected the woods here, but the workings of the Soul Asylum itself.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. Aleph 1 design is probably the creepiest yet out of the Threnodians, in my opinion.
I think that's why I've been seeing visions of this member of the Six.
Cosmic eye that's like dripping down? Ugh.
Greetings. The Shaper once made a prediction. If a visitor from beyond Lahai Roy protects Bjartar Woods from destruction, an invitation to Soul Asylum they will receive. Now, the one from the prediction appears. Soul Asylum awaits your arrival.
I feel like they're about to hit us with lore bombs. Oh my god, they kissed, chat. Buddy? Lock in, buddy.
They have their own missions to complete. The road to Soul Asylum is here. Please, follow this path.
That's crazy. You saved Buddy's life, and the only thing he could care about is a beautiful other solid skin. That's wild. It's like you saved bro's life, but once the right girl comes along, it's just like, bro's gone.
Mentor, please, wait a moment. There's something I want to say to you.
What's the matter, Mornye?
Dude, the little blur they do in these scenes is so
I
good.
wish I could accompany you to Soul Asylum, but I think it's best if we part ways here.
You concerned about something? Divide and conquer?
Yes. When you touched the Solace Tree earlier, and even during your first vision, you looked like you were in intense pain, but I lack the ability to connect with them like you do, and the Space Trek Collective's knowledge doesn't align with the ways of the Roya. In this matter, I fear I won't be of much help. Instead of joining you, I think there are other ways I can contribute, such as researching the unknowns we still face.
Like the true origins of the Voidstorm device.
Yes. Ingvar should have been present at the Rite of Return. Were it not for that Voidstorm, it's reasonable to suspect he's the one who planted the device. Additionally, the environment here is unusual. Investigating these anomalies should help our work here.
Insightful as always, Professor Mornye.
No, you, my mentor, are still far ahead of me. Well then, I guess this is goodbye for now. You too. Please, take care. I'll see you when we regroup.
Bye.
Can you keep up?
Here we go, Bright Star. Whoa. Oh. Well, I feel like we're about to like lore bomb. Every time a gacha game does like the multiple options, like the Exostrator's heart is our sun. It gives us light. Thus we need not freeze in the eternal night. Huh. So wait, the first prediction was about us or someone coming to save the woods, and which means we probably influenced that. It seems like you've met one of the six. Okay, so confirmed, one of the six. What if the reason he couldn't say the message himself is because he himself is being corrupted?
Can you keep up?
Whoa. Wow. Holy. Dude. Oh my god. Goats! Oh my god, goat parkour! Yes! 2. Wait, no, 2. You're next, buddy. 3, let's go! Cow parkour! Nope, nope. Come here. Come here! No!
I heard something.
Walk slowly. I am a pretty plant. You see nothing. Wait, that was sick. That was dope. What?
Sentinel, protect me. Answer me.
Please.
Surrender. Sentinel, protect me.
Yo.
Don't blink. You'll miss the best part.
My compliment. Ramming won't save me. Still recognize me?
That sucked. Shake it up.
Good ad. Don't collect the psycho. Thank you. Collect you too. Thank you. Okay. Anyways.
Check this out.
Meow. Meow.
Hello, predicted one.
Yo, we really are right next to the sun, huh? What the fuck? Whoa!
You may approach. The Heliotic Six are expecting you, as was predicted.
Bro, the sun is bright! Oh my god! The sun's cooking my frames too. Wait, are we back? Oh, we're back. Bro really rode a bike to the temple? Bro, I'm gonna enter a temple with a bike. Gotta let him know what type of lifestyle we live in, you know?
The dim light here. It's like something I saw in those memories.
Holy lighting.
From this angle, the faint ring in the center is probably the Helio Gyre they put to a halt.
Bro. Dude, the water. Oh, wait. The blue here kind of reminds me of the 2.4 when we went to that one little tunnel that gave us the info we needed about what the Imperator was doing. I forgot what it was called. You know what I'm talking about, chat? It's very reminiscent.
My tacit mark. It's resonating with the star-like object. Seems like I'm able to move it.
Oh. I see. Yeah, now that I think about it, the shape of that is kind of like that thing that we got at the end of the 2.4 quest. Not completely, but a little bit. Oh wait, it was supposed to. Hold up. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Fancy. But if we're resonating with it, then that means we're the ones that placed it, right?
Aligning the pattern of the star with the Helio Gyre makes it glow. It's feeding power into it. If I channel light from all directions, I should be able to restart the Helio Gyre.
Yeah. 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 Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Look like branches almost. Oh, now that I think about it, it is kind of eyeball shaped too, right? Coincidence? Potentially. Hopefully. Surely. Right. Surely. Oh. Father, is that you? Blonde? Blonde? And green eyes? Blonde and...
Gyre has awakened. It seems the arbiter foretold in the fractured records is you.
Oh. Well, he may be blonde and blue eyes, but you know who else had blonde and blue eyes? I'm forgetting his name. The dude that ended up becoming the false sovereign. Creation of Cristoforo. I'm just saying. Avidius, yeah. I'm just saying. Look, blonde and blue eye males and blonde and green eye males are a red flag.
Yes. With great reverence is your presence here met.
I don't usually say this, but goddamn, you are pretty, bro. Holy hell. Damn. If I saw you walking on the street, I'd choke on my water and be like, hello? Dude. Wow.
Soul Asylum, as you see it, is not as it once was. 5 of the 6 have lost their minds, and the light of the Helio Gyre no longer flows.
5 of the 6 lost their minds? I don't like that. I would have preferred 5 of the 6 have died, not lost their minds. That's like, we're getting into Eldritch stuff.
This
what did they
why
see?
I summoned you.
Bro, you are gorgeous. Tell me everything that happened.
You witnessed the void storm in Bjarta Woods, yes?
You are beautiful. Holy.
The Solus trees shield the woods from such storms. Yet, through malice and dark intent, corrupted were the roots. And so too, the Helio Gyre. The others
Which is why they're no longer
succumbed
protected.
to the corruption. Only I was able to sever my link to the Helio Gyre before the corruption could claim me.
That's not good.
With the last of my strength, I turned the 6 stars to halt the Helio Gyre and prevent the corruption spread. That, at least, ensured that when my strength failed, and I fell into slumber. Untouched by others, the Helio Gyre would remain. No one, save for one. Correct. As one of the six, I can glimpse the near future within the Helio Gyre. But I am bound here, unable to act. All I could do was send a Solaskin entrusted with my message to you.
That Solaskin had vanished just outside the academy.
Because of your actions, the source of the corruption has stopped. The stars are now aligned, and the Helio Gyre turns once again. But the other five are no more. They can no longer fulfill their roles within the Heliotic Six. I have one final request. But before that, allow me to tell you what the Heliotic Six truly are.
Go.
Centuries ago, a calamity awoke beneath the ice.
Beneath the ice.
The void devoured all, erasing every trace, every existence. In darkness, the Exostrider's blade sealed the threat deep below.
Oh, the Amos cutscene!
Its fiery drive. A light that would never fade, lifting it high over the Hyrule sky. Under its glow, the frost did melt, life blossoming with Exoswarm aid. Yet, the calamity stirred. Its remnants ravaging the living. Thus, the six
the
wisest
eyeballs is
among
creepy.
us became the Heliotic Six. The Exostrider's lens became our Helio Gyre. From the drive's turn, the season's laws we discerned. We shed all idle thought to link our minds to the Helio Gyre. Our shared cognition converged for mortals to touch the edge of the divine. Since then, the royal have walked the high road for centuries.
It's interesting how the people are symbolized to have like the
six shared their
marks very
computational
reminiscent
power,
of the Solarskins.
weaving a vast network to reach the Exostrider in a dimension beyond mortal understanding.
They're literally using their brains as computational power in order to reach and communicate with the Exostrider, who's in a higher plane of existence. That's kind of fucking wild, actually. Holy shit.
The data we provided to the Space Trek Collective was interpreted through this network. But now, the only one who can continue the calculations is me.
Can you not select new members for the six?
The ones chosen for the six are born with resonance with the Helio Gyre. It cannot be forced.
Oh shit, because if it's forced, you get what happened with Ameth. And even then, like, she was lucky that she was actually able to resonate with the Exostrider, but she still had to deal with the huge consequence.
Now the remaining five cannot calculate, and there are not enough worthy successors. Even if the Helio Gyre resumes its rotations, unable to interpret its readings, we will be.
Why are you astrology coded?
For this reason, the aid I seek is this. With your authority, allow me to bear the calculations of the Six alone, and act in their stead.
The Helio Gyre was meant to be interpreted by Six. If you bear all the calculations alone, what will become of you?
I cannot say. All I know is this. If no one remains to interpret the Helio Gyre, the Void Storm's occurrences will be unknown. Life will once more fall into peril. The Space Trek Collective's decades of effort in preparing for the new solar ceremony will come to nothing. Since the moment I was brought to Sol Asylum as a child, I have never once seen the world beyond. In the Helio Gyre's light, do I glimpse the universe. And in seeing life rejoice under my protection, do I take comfort. This has long since become second nature to me, a part of my life. So now, what I bear is not glory or burden, but duty. Arbiter, please, grant me this authority.
I respect what you wish to persist.
Will fall upon the High Roy. I will share all that I know of the Helio Gyre with you. When you call, answer, I will.
Residual void matter corruption. I need to find a way to cleanse it. That sound. Is it Buddy?
Save your strength for the calamity ahead, Arbiter. The children will help.
What the hell? Are they going back to the Exostrider?
rite of return. The ritual that once sealed the calamity deep underground. Just now, the children have offered their strength. The Helio Gyre can once again begin its rotation.
Useless fool! I told you to destroy the Helio Gyre completely.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but there's a reason for this. Some uninvited guests threw off the whole operation.
Save it. I don't want to hear your excuses. At this point, our entire plan has fallen apart because you screwed up. And to think, I went out of my way to get a pass for you to the new Federation.
Familiar voice? Yeah,
No,
very
I'm
familiar.
Begging you, don't leave me here. I'll do anything. Just tell me what you need.
Ugh. You're lucky the one at the top gave someone as pathetic as you one last chance. There's the other visitor in Gyre Woods now, correct? Some crippled scientist.
Hey.
Find her. Make sure she doesn't make it back to the collective.
Well, since Mentor is already headed to the Helio Gyre...
Under the glow, I
let's
am
get
very much
started on
glowing,
what I
for
can
sure.
contribute. There are signs of void matter contamination in the plants and water.
Oh.
If I follow these traces, I should be able to find the source.
Oh.
Threat detected.
Initiating criticality
Command
protocol.
seal. Audio. Oh, you're still alive.
Spring
Hold
cover
on.
modules ready.
Okay, now you're dead.
Found it. This must be where the contamination is coming from. Heavy encryption, but it's sloppy.
You could just do that? Oh, okay. Damn.
There we go. Energy consumption increasing.
Ah.
It's a test chamber. They were simulating what would happen if the solistries were contaminated by the void storm. It feels wrong. Energy consumption increasing.
Okay. Investigate the anomaly behind the door. Use sensor to locate. This is what I just clicked, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Energy consumption
I see.
increasing. A terminal. It must belong to the owner of this lab. It's encrypted. If the password can only be entered once, I could force...
Hold on, hold on. Let me see the other ones. What's this about? 7364. Huh.
There are
67.
two types of handwriting. So based on Astrid's testimony, one of them must be from the nose. They changed the password after each terminal use. The newest password is...
Okay. Paradise mentioned! Welcome to Paradise. First step off the ship and you'll be on your knees. Oh boy. Yeah, stop bringing this fucking trash into the lab. Okay, alright, damn, shit.
Huh?
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think it's that deep. It's okay. What's this? Oh, more of these.
This must be the device capable. It's consistent with the designs we found. It seems all the devices were produced here.
That makes sense. Okay.
The password can only be an efficient.
No, wait. I'm sorry. I meant to type in the password. All right, well, when in doubt.
Attack formation.
Wait.
Cover modules ready. All units fire. Order executed.
Adios.
Locked in.
When in doubt,
Stars, hear my queries.
I did not mean to do that. I'm so sorry. Guys, I nuked everything. Okay. Void energy direction and release project. Strategic plan for acquiring core energy based on the reactor drive's emergency response mechanism. Okay, the core mechanism relies on the symbiotic defensive link between the reactor and its key anchor. This contamination will trigger the reactor drive's highest level immune response, forcing it to deviate from its current orbit and descend in physical form to a designated area. Oh, shit. You're trying to weaken it to basically have it, like, descend to our immortal, like, plane. A plane to where they can acquire it. Yeah, this sounds like the Phyrexidius are just trying to create another artificial Drenodian. Or a higher being. Oh, yeah, Phyrexidius all over it. Chapter 1 Introduction. The necessary cost on the advancement of civilization. Huh.
This is a space trek evaluation result. Looks like I'm going to need her help again.
Her? Mourn or someone else?
Thank you. It's a pleasure working with you as well. So their plan wasn't just to disrupt the Helio Gyre by unleashing the Void Storm in Bjarter Woods. They also planned to...
Stunning shot. I don't know what he was expecting. Those are like cost 1 echoes.
Scientist. Crippled. It's you.
Is the crippled individual in the room with us? Hello? I think she's standing on her own 2 feet pretty damn well.
All I have to do is get rid of you!
She didn't even lift a finger, bro.
I'm not really good at dealing with this kind of conversation. Access to this lab? Wearing Royan attire? You must be Ingvar, one of the successors to the Heliotic Six.
OST.
Heliotic Six. The Six. Just because of my resonance ability, would I be forced to spend my entire life trapped in that Helio Gyre? They call it Aroya's highest honor. But did they ask if we wanted that fate?
That is fair. That's a big ass to ask a human to just be trapped there for the rest of their lives just to calculate shit.
Everyone acts like they respect me. But the only one who truly wants to help me is that good lord from outside the tribe.
Good lord?
From outside the tribe? You've joined forces with the Phyrexidius?
I love how Phyrexidius is the first one in everyone's mind.
What's that? Who cares? I just know that person promised that if I placed the device near the Solace Tree, my wish would come true. Then I'd finally escape from this frozen wasteland and go start a new life in the New Federation.
New Federation, foreshadowing.
You have no idea what you're doing. and no idea who you're aligning yourself with. This project proposal comes from the Space Trek Collective, dated 10 years ago. It outlines an idea to use the drive's emergency response mechanism to artificially make it fall from the sky. And the method for triggering this mechanism is to pollute the Solace Tree's root system with void matter, making the reactor drive determine that the Threnodian had breached the lock.
You're saying that because I dropped that device there. The drive is going to...
What did bro expect? Dude was like asked to kill people.
The Helio Gyre is operational
He
again.
really thought that the people he was like working with weren't like insidious? Hello? I'm so confused. What? Like your mission is to kill people and assassinate a crippled professor. But trust us, don't worry. We're good guys. We just want to help you. Yeah, no shit that they're probably gonna do some crazy like, wait, you mean people are gonna die if I like help you kill people?
But something happening out there isn't right.
Like, wow, holy.
Yes. Once I handle something here, I'll regroup with you. Move aside. Before the drive falls completely, I need to go back to launch Helios.
No. His orders were clear. You don't go anywhere. After that, no matter what happens to Lahai Roy, I'm going to the new Federation to start my new life.
Bro, they cooked his brain cells.
You're just a cripple.
Damn.
I won't let you stop me now.
Bro brought out more Cosmo echoes. Come on, man.
It's been a while since I've heard someone talk like that. Since I had these legs, anyway.
Yeah, no, fuck that shit. Nope, you're dead, bro. Nah.
I've been told that in situations like this,
Wait a second.
I should make my displeasure very clear.
Did she kill him?
All right. Now it's about time I catch up with my mentor.
Oh, shit! Damn! All right! Yo! Okay, girl! Shit! Wow! Hey, respect! She's about it!
Let's go, mentor.
Wow! Dude!
We need to get to Space Trek Collective quickly. The Fraxidus tricked Ingvar into working for them. But their real goal is to send the reactor drive crashing to the ground. I've already alerted the Academy to evacuate the area.
Nice!
How are things on your end? Any danger?
All good. The Helio Gyre's back online. I now have direct contact with Sol Asylum and can relay the data you need for the new solar ceremony.
I love that we're voice active here.
It's time for the final step.
Dude!
We're running out of time. I'll use my resonance ability to.
I was trying to
create a more
jump, but I can't jump.
Please, hold on tight.
Huh?
Well, are we about to get rocket launched? What's going on? Oh, you can just do that. Hello? What? So she's able to 3D print. All right. Yo, OSC, wait a minute. Can we appreciate how good the sound design is in this patch? It's been kind of insane. Like, you hear that?
The moment we launch Helios, we'll need the raw observational data from Sol Asylum. Are you ready?
Yes. The Shaper has already shared all the Helio Gyre's data with me. I can access it anytime. Everything's set. Let's complete our mission.
Okay. Oh, man. Here we go.
Where is Anselm at a time like this? Who else can calibrate Hyvatia? Cody, Vance, examine the orbital status of Helios again. Also, the propulsion system needs to be double-checked.
Professor, do you really plan to launch it without the raw data?
I understand your concerns, but we are on the verge of a disaster. The collective can't just sit by and watch it happen. This is my decision as the supervisor of this project. I will bear the consequences.
No need for that. We've established contact with the Roya tribe and obtained the drive's raw data. We can proceed with the new solar ceremony as originally planned.
Professor Mornye.
Please don't tell me Warren is the bad guy, because that would be the most predictable thing ever. Pretty please. I'm begging. He kind of sounds like him. Please don't tell me.
Did you just say you managed to obtain the data? Wonderful news. I'll prepare the connective instruments for you.
It's definitely him. Never mind. It's too obvious.
There's no need for us to continue pretending anymore. Warren, or should I say traitor, aligned with the Fraxitus.
Man, this was, I'm not gonna lie, this was not a plot twist at all. This was as obvious from like the Linnae quest. Frame one, I was like, yeah, I thought he was gonna be like a red herring though, I'm not gonna lie.
That is a serious accusation, Professor Mornye.
You got a big ass smile.
I know. I meant it to be. You must be very familiar with this device, Warren.
I really was hoping it wasn't him, because it was a little too predictable. I thought maybe like they were making him a red herring to like trick us into thinking it was him when it was really someone else.
You handcrafted it to avoid leaving usage records. A clever idea.
The fact that his eye tracker hasn't cracked means that neither Mornye nor Rover has power levels over 9,999.
But since it is a personal creation, the marks left behind are like fingerprints. These are your marks. They've betrayed your deeds. Warren, you've desecrated the hard work of everyone involved. Anselm's experiment accident, your current position in the project. It seems the Fraxitus played a part in both, didn't they?
That is a lot of assumptions and conjectures, with no evidence. I could easily sue you for slander.
You're right. All I have right now are assumptions and conjectures. But my ultimate goal isn't to have you face justice today. Once we've identified the suspects, we'll have plenty of time to gather the evidence.
Objection!
What I need in this moment is for you to step down as supervisor of this project. The one taking over will be me. One more thing. Your subordinate provided us with some key evidence already.
You want me to testify against Professor Mourn?
It was Lene!
That's practically perjury.
Okay.
Sure, I could work some verbal magic, but honestly, I don't even know who I'm dealing with on the other side.
It is a dirty tactic, but it's effective. I'm confident in my analysis of those devices, but we'll need the university's verification to use them as evidence. In the limited time we have, the quickest way to detain Warren is your testimony.
Professor Mornye,
you can keep this recording. If I'm wrong, it'll be your guarantee later. Or you can refuse.
Nice working with you.
Nice working with you then.
Thank you. It's a pleasure working with you as well.
How did that traitor manage to...
I have already notified the collective. The investigation will start soon.
Did he just get kneed by the guy behind him? Hell yeah.
From here on out, Rover and I will be overseeing the launch procedure. All Space Trek Collective personnel.
I swear the dude behind him kneed the fuck out of him, dude. Oh, man. Holy. Bro really got to move along. Love it. He's been waiting his whole life to do that to the professor, man.
Please input the drive's raw observational data into Helios.
I'm not gonna lie, I am a little disappointed by it, but I don't know. I was hoping that they were making him obviously the traitor, or like they were making him obviously be sus because they wanted us to be distracted with Warren, when in reality it was gonna be someone else and it was gonna be a plot twist. But I am a little disappointed at how obvious that was. Not gonna lie, just a little bit.
Of course. To you, have all the Helio Gyre's readings been transmitted?
Granted, it makes all the sense in the world, but...
Everything is ready. Let's commence with the new solar ceremony.
Music! Bro! Amazing.
All systems have entered the final launch check sequence. Preparing to open the energy output.
Pressure in the reaction chamber is stable.
Wave launch is now anomalous.
Right. Oh.
Helios launch sequence initiating.
Void matter module calibration complete.
Core energy system operation normal.
Alrighty. Whoa.
Helios is ready for launch.
Reconfirmation successful.
5, 4, 3, 2. Let our light shine in the sky.
Holy lighting, man.
Helios approaching target altitude. Progress 16%, 47%, 92%. Warning, light alpha decay exceeds expected rates.
Sensor failure detected. Data reading compromised.
Responsive. Control program failure.
Cause found. The Hybatia detector signals are jammed.
Of course it is.
Large-scale, highly concentrated void matter detected on the surface. It's
Holy
surpassing the measurement
cinema,
threshold.
bro.
Calibration can't continue.
Dude, these shots.
At a time like this, adjust the measurement location. No, if the impact is this widespread, any adjustment would be pointless. Modify the detection components. No, even if theoretically feasible, there's no time to construct them. What about high-powered void matter neutralizers? No, without the drive's light, all energy components will be inoperable. Oh, sorry, I'm just... The launch failure is caused by the detector's inability to measure the drive's operating parameters. That's due to the high concentration of void matter interfering with the readings.
So bring down the amount of void matter and we're good, right?
We could increase the detector's tolerance to void matter.
Or we eliminate the surrounding void matter.
Eliminate the surrounding void matter. But neither of those options are feasible in the time we have.
What if we transport it somewhere that isn't affected by void matter?
That's not realistic. The only places that aren't affected by void matter right now are Byarter Woods and Star Torch Academy under
Or
the
the
protective barrier.
Institute, thousands of meters above.
Or the Institute, thousands of meters above. High altitude.
That is a dude. The reflection in the eyes. Oh, that's so good.
Do we have spares for Hivacia's measurement modules?
Yes. Researcher Ansem left behind several prototypes. I'll go fetch one from the warehouse. But what do you intend to do with them?
The eyes of the gods have failed us. So have our machines. Now, we move forward with our own hands.
Oh. Okay. Dude, Rover's Wing is always so cool. Yo! That explains why we're having issues. Dude! Oh, the neck! Dude! Holy shit! After attacking and taking a counterattack several times, a vulnerable core will be exposed and reactor's husk's left arm. Oh! Oh, shit! Dude, holy fuck. All right, buddy. Whoa!
None shall whisper. Endure and defy. One with the sounds.
Initiating criticality protocol.
Banger! Rude. Hold on. There we go.
I'm detecting strong energy signals from the target.
Dude, it's the sign
Please
is
be careful.
I thought I was too, I'm not gonna lie.
Show begins.
Assuming master control. Stars, hear my queries. Leave it to me. Processing complete.
Swift and resolute. Down with the curtain.
Whoa, what the hell? He's stabbing himself. Hello? All right, yo! Oh, no, this hologram gonna go crazy.
With the sounds.
Dude!
Command mode engaged.
Bro!
Order executed. Initiating criticality protocol.
Swift and resolute.
Oh! Oh! Shit! Oh my god! Damn! That's how Loki felt in Avengers! Chill, bro! Oh. Hi. 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 Oh, rude!
Assuming master control. Locked in.
Rude.
All units fight.
Damn! Well, I can't
What's
see
your
shit.
position, mentor?
Oh! Dude! Ah. I can't see shit. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Keep it together.
Assuming master control. Initiating max power output. Suppressing target. Suppression
Dude,
complete.
wait, that was
Now
sick.
eject.
No hesitation. Be gone.
Assuming master control.
Yo. Banger soundtrack, holy hell.
Approaching the target location. Preparing to receive data.
That's not good. Oh, it's one of those.
Automatic concentration is increasing. Abnormal expression detected in the reactor drive. Evacuate immediately. Repeat, evacuate immediately.
We have already come this far. So I'll take that final step myself.
Overclocking?
Pity. I don't want to say goodbye yet.
Data received. Analyzing. Professor Mornye, are you there? If you hear this, please respond.
And we move.
That light just now. Mornye must have entered the reactor drive.
Rover, the space train collective is connected to your vehicle and will provide assistance.
Oh, one of these!
Professor Mornye, you're our only hope now.
Okay!
I'll find her.
Oh! Hi, buddy! Dude! Can I jump? Oh, I can jump. I didn't realize. Not that I think it matters. Yo! Okay, holy camera angles.
Boost mode can be activated. Fuel is limited, so
should be enough for what I need.
The light gets worse the closer we get.
Rover, the disturbances within the drive are growing unstable. Professor Mornye is being consumed by it.
Faster. I need to move faster.
Oh, that's sick. Okay.
Let's try out the institution attack.
Does it matter if we get hit? Because I feel like we're not gonna take any damage. It's not gonna hold you. But like, at everyone? Kind of like in the, got you.
Whoa! Do that?
Yo, that is crazy though, holy shit. Dude.
Diverting max power to the holo cannons.
You've already done so much. Just leave the rest to me.
When in doubt.
Are you leaving Lahairoi?
Oh, is this what
Yes.
happened?
Sometimes, only by saying goodbye can there be progress and change.
No, we got the old school cinematic stuff.
After all, even if I leave, Lahairoi will still continue forward on its own feet. Isn't that right?
I love that.
Have I reached you this time?
It's not lagging, chat. It's on purpose.
Report. Data analysis complete. Helios is operational again.
As a gentleman should.
How wonderful. The sun. So beautiful.
Three days later. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, wrong one. Hold on. I'm gonna break. Carlotta looks so good on the bike. Holy shit, wait a minute. Oh my god, she might be the best looking character on this bike. I'm not gonna lie. Dude, she looks amazing. What? Wait. She looks so good. Okay.
Over here! First, the good news. They've crossed my name off the mental health watch list. I'm finally free!
Congrats! Enjoy the sweet taste of freedom.
The bad news. Since I kinda did some falsifying during the investigation, they said I breached the rules. But since I did it to make sure the bad guy didn't get away with anything, and I actually helped out, the final verdict is I'll still have to stay on the mental health watch list for a while.
So you're not free. That's crazy.
Well, once you have your suspect, the rest is easy.
That's wild.
Plus, there's one teacher whose forte can wring out the truth from anyone.
Yo, is it the purple-haired teacher? Because I'm gonna be real with you. She does not need to use her forte on me. She can get the truth out of me anytime. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, all right? Like, she don't need to use her forte on me, okay?
But
Like-
I do have Professor Mornye to thank for sending an official email that explained everything. That's the only... I guess that means it'll be harder to skip her classes now. Dr. Herson said she was overclocked for too long. I'm worried.
Fine, you'll be.
Yeah, you're right. Let's go check on her. I bet knowing we're thinking about her will help her bounce back faster.
Hello. May I ask if you are Rover? I'm here to inform you that Professor Mornye has just woken up.
Nice. Okay.
Can you keep up?
Wait. Carlotta looks good. Good lord, woman. Thank goodness I didn't sell you in 3.0 because, like, god damn. Holy shit.
Please wait. Don't come in yet. Ugh. Sorry, my body. I still can't move like I normally do. I've gone through rehab before, and it's been a while since this happened. Don't worry, I can handle this much on my own.
Holy soundtrack.
Professor Mornye, how are you feeling now? Dr. Herson said you were in bad shape. It's great to see you've recovered a little.
To be honest, at that time, I didn't think I'd make it. But when I was drifting in and out of consciousness, I thought I saw a girl within a light blue ring.
A light blue ring.
Amos? Oh. Okay.
Can you describe what you saw in more detail?
I can't be sure, but I think she protected me.
It sounds like the girl Mornye saw is the same one I encountered when I first got to Lahai Roy. She's able to go up against the Thenodian herself and appear in the reactor drive. She's connected with the Exostrider and the Thenodian in ways we still don't fully understand. Figuring out who she is and what happened to her will be the next big task.
Lene looking over like, why are you still hiding shit from us?
Rover? Rover! Hey! Stop spacing out!
The pout.
To celebrate Professor Mornye waking up and the crisis being averted, don't you think we should?
Should what?
Go for a ride! Nothing beats the wind on your face, especially when the three of us still don't have a group picture.
Bro, we gotta, we slacking. You slacking, Lene.
A photo under the new Helios. Sounds like it'll make a good souvenir.
Yes. witnessing the rise of the new sun together. That's also the promise between the two of us, Mentor.
What the fuck?
Let's go.
Bro, nah, dude. Did that really just happen? Hold on, wait. Girl's over there by herself, like, what the fuck happened while I was gone? She said, what? She said, wait. Lene was so mad she crashed the game. What the fuck? That's crazy. That's wild. Bro. Nah, that's crazy. Wild work. Ain't no way. Bro. That dude. Nah, you know who that was? That was Iris. Iris said, no. What the hell happened here? Hold on. Dude. Holy hell. God damn. Brother. Good Lord, man. Iris was not happy. She was not a happy camper at all. At all. Holy. Actually insane, dude. Bro. Or chat. Do you think it was Iris or Shorekeeper? That's the question. That's the question. Bro, Lene went. What happened? I never thought they would ever do that in a game. That's crazy. Holy shit.
Let's go.
It's the way she's just staring off in the distance like, man. Bro. The way she was by herself just staring off in the distance like, man. Holy shit, man. That's mad fucking funny. Oh boy, here we go. It's like first they put me on mental health watch and now this. Maybe I did need to be put on mental health watch.
So, not bad, huh?
I love this OST, good lord.
Back in the day, whenever I was stressed about the future, hanging out here always made me feel a little better. Look, now we can just enjoy the breeze without a care in the world.
I used to think that when I saw this view, I'd cry because my wish would be fulfilled. But now, when I see Helios's light pouring over the land, with the ancient frostlands and people who've been here for only a few decades sharing the same warmth, I just think, what a beautiful sight.
Well, let's scream that from the rooftops! To freedom!
To civilization.
To new beginnings.
Hey! Hey, that's cute. All right. What is the name? Did Lene just... Am I crazy or did Lene just... Hold on. What? Did I see that? What? I probably missaw it.
3 days ago, when Helios was launched, we registered an unexpected spike in void matter concentrations near Hyvatia. It interfered with the launch.
Luke, I understand you're blonde and you're hot. Don't do this to me. You may be blonde, but you're still representing Red Eye Gang, okay? I need you to... Luke, no. No. Okay? No.
We're still unsure what triggered the surge, but after comparing the waveforms with the device Professor Mornye brought back, we suspect it was an artificially induced void storm. And we found you unconscious close by.
Dr. Husson, I really can't remember anything.
Uh-huh.
You can relax. Professor Lucilla has already given you the clear. You're not a suspect.
Oh, you were interrogated by Professor Lucilla? It should have been me. What? Oh.
I'm just here for protective oversight. Acting as your personal bodyguard, you might say.
Aren't you the campus doctor? And you're here to protect me?
Oh, I don't like you. You got a little bit of a smugness to you.
The doctor's duty, isn't it? But there is one thing I need your testimony on. Before you fainted, who did you see?
Good day, gentlemen. Hyvatia's routine maintenance has been completed. I'll be on my way.
Researcher, question mark? Oh, Luke knows.
Who's that?
Oh, the sound effect? Come on.
Oh, never mind. No time to think about that. Dr. Husson, the Academy's review committee thinks that what I've said is unbelievable. But if you're willing to trust me...
Why have I heard his voice?
Before I passed out, I saw... myself.
Grand Architect.
It seems my hastily chosen pawn has proven to be utterly ineffectual. It appears I'll have to add the final flourish to push the story to its climax.
Face the photo? Wait. Well, Grand Architect doesn't talk like that, though. Wait. He said story. Story. No. Cristofono can't have Grand Architect's ability to fucking... Well, he can't fucking create characters, so maybe he could... Bro, can we not make him more OP than what he already is?
But no matter. I'll simply chalk this up as a poor judgment call. A band of fools who enacted a farce. Such a pity, though. With this piece expended, the chapter where the girl forms her bond with a Threnodian must be delayed.
Where the girl forms her bond with the Threnodian must be delayed. Okay, so we were kind of on track with our theories from earlier.
But that is a tale to be savored later.
Tale to be savored? Right. God damn it! And he becomes a fucking someone that has white hair. Of course. Because you had to ruin my love for white-haired people too now, right? You could have just let me be fucking happy with white-haired people. No! You're just gonna fucking impersonate a white-haired person now, right? Like, the fuck? The audacity, bro. Let me be happy. Let me be happy.
Wind feels nice.
Bro, I'm gonna have trust issues by the end of this game. I think I already have trust issues. Are you Mornye?
Do you want to join me?
If I ever have an emotional connection moment at the end of a quest with a character, and then like fucking two patches fucking later, Cristofono was like, actually, it was me. I swear to God, bro. That crash out would be fucking... I will lose my mind. Holy shit. Like...
The Space Trek Collective has given me a whole month of paid sick leave. My schedule is clear. The last time I had this much time off, I think I was back in middle school when I tumbled down a flight of stairs.
Were you alright?
Well, at the time, I dropped the book I was reading down the stairs. So I accidentally... No, I shouldn't mention such embarrassing things like that in front of you. Now, what would you like to discuss? The reactor drive didn't land as the Space Trek Collective, and then, someday, we'll prove that both the sun and the stars are within. It would be nice. Now, what would you like to discuss? Oh, it's because it prevents your identity from being exposed.
Yeah, okay.
You're right. I suppose I can't call you that anymore. But I have a friend. She faced a medical condition, and during a difficult time, she was guided by a mentor.
Uh-huh. A friend. A friend. A friend.
Even though that mentor left soon after, their influence stayed with her. And, well, still affects me. I mean, my friend.
Uh-huh. Your friend, yeah. Uh-huh.
As long as you have something to teach, you remain a mentor.
You know, the golden difference between Mornye and Linnea is Mornye can't lie for shit. I bet she can twist the truth, but...
So, can I still call you that?
Oh, shit,
now,
dude.
What would you like to discuss?
Do we know each other before?
A secret.
What?
It's because someone made me promise that when they left, only by saying goodbye can there be progress and change, they said. So until their goals are achieved, that goodbye must remain final.
Until when?
Maybe until the reactor drive is fully analyzed. The exostrider on the Frostlands is activated again, and the disaster buried deep below is finally dealt with. Or maybe until there are no more calamities left on this planet.
Oh my god, I know who crashed the game. I know who crashed the game. Ameth. Think about it. What did her animation confirm? She has way too much time on her hands and nothing to do. I'm just saying.
What if she's using Iris as a spy?
Until I can give you that answer myself, please hold on to that curiosity for just a little longer. Now, what would you like to discuss? Okay. See you next time. Oh, one more thing. Stay a bit longer this time, Mentor.
Damn. Damn. Wait, is that... That's not it, right? Is that it? That's it? That's not it. That's it? That's it? That's it? Wow. Okay, that was abrupt. Granted, all of them were abrupt, to be honest with you, but not bad, not mind-blowing, but not bad either. I will give that a solid 7.5 out of 10. I think it was solid. Solid 7.5, solid 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10. It was solid. It was good. Solid story. Solid story. Big reasons why I liked it is, one, it established
the Fraxidius is heavily involved. We already knew this, but the fact that we're getting into Crucifoto / Grand Architect, like, being very closely involved with another Thronodian project and trying to corrupt the Exostrider, or use the Exostrider for their own, like, artificial Sentinel / Thronodian Resonator experiments that they kind of hinted at back in 2.6/7. That was good, right? Almost everyone I know liked it more than Act 1. No. Act 1 was much better than Act 2, in my opinion. Yeah, just straight up, in my opinion. There was much more, like, that was, like, a very straightforward quest. I wouldn't say that there was any, like, shocking surprises. Meanwhile, in Act 1, it was, like, there was the intrigue of, who the fuck is Linnae? What is her connection to the Fraxidius? What is the Fraxidius, like, connection to La Hyroid through Linnae, right? What is the socio-political environment between the different professors? Like, there was so much tension and different factors at play. This was very much more of a setup quest for the next act, in my opinion, or the next 2 acts, if you would. But Act 1 was much more, like had a lot more depth. Cinematically, though, this was a gorgeous fucking quest. Like, holy shit. I will say, and Wuthering Waves is kind of guilty of this pretty consistently throughout the whole game. They're improving, but what deducted an entire point for me was there were some moments where the rover was being playful with Mornye in the dialogue, but then it wasn't voiced. And then there were other moments where it was voiced. And when you heard him be voiced with Mornye, it was so emotional and so playful and like, well done, right? And it really like established a moment. But then in the moments where it wasn't voiced, but then Mornye was, it just made it a little awkward. Because sometimes Mornye would say something that was like really cute or emotional. And then the rover would just kind of respond with like a, you know what I mean? And they really got to make it just consistently voiced across the board. Because it would really nail so many different moments a lot better, in my opinion. But they're getting better at it. They're getting better. It is improving. We are getting more rover voice lines in the dialogue, whereas before it used to be like, oh, was it dialogued? It's not voiced ever. Now, like, some of the dialogue is voiced. And I don't mean like, oh, UD, we've gotten rover voice lines before this. No. I don't mean regular voice lines in like cutscenes or like in-game cutscenes or when he's walking around. What I mean by dialogue is like dialogue options. Because before, if it was a dialogue option, it would never be voiced. Now, sometimes the dialogue options are voiced and sometimes they're not. And I'm just saying I would like all the dialogue options to be voiced because some of it's very important for the discussions, you know? We're all in agreement that the blonde Griffith-looking guy should be playable. Like, bro, he is fucking gorgeous. Oh my lord. Beautiful NPC. Beautiful NPC. One of the main reasons many liked Act 2 more than Act 1 was because Act 2 had less of a companion quest element. Huh? What? Huh? What? What? Then Act 1? Huh? They thought Act 1 was merely a Linnae companion quest? Holy shit, literacy is actually like so cooked. Oh my god.
And it's very much my companion now.
Wow.
Bearing witness
that is wild.
Experienced on this journey.
Holy fuck. What? Dude, oh my god. Yo, literacy in this generation might be a little cooked in this space. Wow. Bro, did Linnae have a lot of screen time? Yes. You know what's the difference between a character that has a lot of screen time and it feels like a companion quest to shoot in versus a character that has a lot of screen time and it's pertinent to the main narrative? It's the difference between, right? Like a little bit of, not a lot of it, more like a quarter of Shorekeeper, right? Versus Lene. And hear me out, because the Shorekeeper quest, contrary to what a lot of people say, was fucking amazing and very important for the narrative, right? But, bro, the entirety of Lene in the main story of 3.0 Act 1 was more important for the core narrative than it was for Lene's character. In the sense that, what does Lene's character on screen time boil down to? Oh, she was fucking with the Fraxidius, and now she needs to do whatever she can to not be on the Fraxidius's bad side, while also trying to balance that double life that is in between the Academy and the Fraxidius, which ends up becoming a much more grander, you know, metaphorical parallel to the Fraxidius's relationship with the Academy, which then served as foreshadowing for fuckface Vegeta Router over 9,000 guy ending up being a Fraxidius member in the Academy, if that makes sense. Warren. Yes, Warren. Warren. The whole point of Lene's story was supposed to show the relationship and use her as a proxy to show the relationship between the Fraxidius and their actions in the Academy and the involvement in the Academy, which would then foreshadow Warren's and the Academy having traitors of Fraxidius inside of Lahai Roy because they're trying to conduct experiments for the overall plot of Wuthering Waves. That's not a companion quest. That's using a character as a narrative vehicle to move forward the overarching narrative. Is that forgettable? Yeah, Warren for me was, I don't know. Yeah. Warren was, yeah, I don't know. That was the most predictable, like, when they were like, Warren's the traitor, I was like, no. Nani? Warren? How? How could this be? Yeah, but no, I say that to say, I'm surprised people thought Lene felt like a companion quest. If anything, it's one of the few characters that drove forward the narrative a lot more than a lot of the other characters in the main story. You know? Like, I love Galbrenna to bits, and she's my favorite character, but you can also admit that a third of Galbrenna's, or a third of the main story in 2.7 did feel like it was a little bit too much on the Galbrenna side. You know? And I don't mean that from the end, I just mean that from, like, her background being shared and having the slow background discussions. You know what I mean? And I love Galbrenna. I mean, I have a 6 dupe Galbrenna, or 5 dupe Galbrenna. No, but I thought it was a good quest. Just to be clear, 7's a great, or 7.5 is a great grade. I know people are gonna be like, he said 7.5. 7.5 means bad. That no, it doesn't. I mean, it actually means really good. It means solid, pretty decent. Was it great? Or wasn't like whoa? You know what I will say though? And what gave it a lot of points, though, is holy fuck. Can we agree that 3.0 Act 2 had some of the best storytelling presentation in all of Wuthering Waves? Dog. Dude. The fucking cinematography in this quest is, like, beautiful. It's really good. You know? Like, really, really good. Like, holy hell. Because there's so many moments where, especially in this quest, where I'm like, yeah, that was a pretty simple moment. Wasn't anything special, not gonna lie. But the camera angles, the blur on the background, and then the blur on one character moving to the other character, and then the lighting coming in, and then bro, it makes a simple moment go from
testament to my connection.
Okay, they had a conversation, cool, to like, whoa, they had a conversation. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. It's kind of like the whole presentation and storytelling goes a long way. The music, the sound design. Oh, I really do think 3.0 is like and we already had great storytelling in Wuthering Waves since like back in 1.3, right? But I just feel like they're leveling up the presentation and the cinematography every single like patch. It almost feels like, in my opinion, they really are just like, wow, they're killing it right now. They're on a roll. Pretty sure the guy at the end was Cristoforo. If not, Cristoforo might have like an evil, ugly twin that likes to pretend to be people, you know? But I'm pretty sure it was Cristoforo. Why? I'll tell you why. He said the S word. Story! Story! Tail hitting a climax! Yeah, no, bro. That has Cristoforo all over it, dude. That has Cristoforo written all over it. I just think the fucking audacity for Cristoforo to pretend to be a white-haired individual to begin ruining my love for white-haired characters, the audacity. I'm gonna be real with you. We already knew that the Exo Strider was like very much ingrained in everything in Lahai Roy, but like we got hard confirmation that based off of the cutscene in Ameth and what was said about what happened with the Exo Strider and Aleph 1. Aleph 1 is essentially fucking sealed beneath Lahai Roy, right? Which is a fucking horrifying concept. And then on top of that, we know that there are consequences to trying to resonate with the Exo Strider. We saw this in the AMF's cutscene, but then we also know that if you're not able to resonate with it at all, like a lot of bad things could happen. A very disturbing fact is that back in the day, Rover came up with the solution that we should be using people's brain computational powers and their resonance abilities to serve as processing power to communicate with existences on higher planes of existence. That's a little disturbing, not gonna lie. It's like a necessary evil, I get it, but if you really think about it, Rover really came up with the tradition of, hey, when we find people that are compatible with what we need, we're going to have to convince them to lock themselves away for all of eternity to just become brain computational powers in order to predict what's going to happen in the future. And that's kind of scary that like we were just like that's the tradition we came up with. You know what I mean? Like it's a little disturbing. But at the same time, when you're dealing with existential eldritch like beings like the Threnodian, yeah, your hands are kind of forced to do a lot of things. Oh my god, these plants move. And on that note, YouTube. Hopefully you enjoyed the definitely don't have ADHD. The stream. Thanks for all the support. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know your thoughts on all this down below. Do you trust individuals that have blonde hair and green eyes? I know I don't. Do you think we should be trusting individuals that have blonde hair and blue eyes? Well, you know, I got mixed feelings on that. I really do, because Avidius had blonde hair and blue eyes, and he ended up being a pawn in Cristoforo's game. But then at the same time, Avidius kind of came in clutch and was kind of low-key the MVP as well. So, you know, and then we had the Shaper being blonde hair and blue eyes. I'm starting to think, you know what? Maybe people that have blonde hair and blue eyes are safe, potentially. Maybe, you know. Maybe. Potentially. Wait, if she's a blonde with green eyes, what if she's a blonde with green eyes and is a barista? Then I'm going to ask him for a coffee and then hit the emergency button to throw him out the airlock. UD being racist against blondes again? I am not racist against blondes. I will have you know, I think Lene is you don't have green eyes, right? Is gorgeous, and she's blonde.
To check every box.
Okay, and I trust Lene for the most part, 80% of the time. All right. Cardathea, you have green eyes now. Cardathea, for example, is another blonde that I would trust 120%. Okay, 120%. And Cardathea is a natural blonde. All right, a natural blonde. Do you have green eyes? Phoebe is another one, blonde, and I would trust Phoebe 100%. Right? It's just blonde and green eyes. And you know who has blonde and green eyes? Let me introduce you to
Hopefully, we'll make new fun.
Pipsqueak #1, blonde and green eyes. And who do you lose your 50-50 to? Verena, blonde and green eyes. Case in point, we do not trust blonde and green eyes. YouTube, why did you guys watch me, man? I got like half an answer from my chat, but if y'all can let me know why you watch me, I really... I have not had enough coffee. I've had very little coffee today, and coffee usually mellows me out. I'm a little extra today. We will see you soon, YouTube. Adios. Till next time. Be unreal. Love the heck out of y'all. Peace.